Okay, we're on Chapter 6, page 6-11, SolidWorks Basic Tools. We're going to draw the styrofoam box. I'm going to go to New, New Part. Notice I have my ANSI standards set to 3 decimal places. Units are in inches. So we're going to start on the top plane this time. Create a sketch. Okay, I'm going to grab my center point rectangle. And notice I'm going to line it up with the origin. Grab my dimension tool, and this part is 6.3 by 6. Author has a center line coming off the origin to the midpoint with distance of 0.4. So it's good. Exit our sketch, go to extruded boss. Notice that we're going to switch this downward. We're going to put a draft angle in of 10 degrees for a distance of 1 inch. First set of fillets, we're going to add our 3/4 of an inch. Selecting these outer corners. We're going to add another fillet feature on the whole bottom. In this case, it's going to be 0.25. Okay, moving on to page 614 rather. We're going to create a new sketch on this surface. In this case, we're going to right-click on this corner and select the tangency, and then we're going to offset those entities inward with a value of 0.4. Okay, exit that sketch. We're ready to do an extruded cut this time. We're going to go 0.2 on the inches. Keep the draft angle of 10 degrees, but we are not draft. That looks correct. Once again, we're going to grab the fillet command on page 615 and put a fillet in the bottom of this 0.125. And we're going to add another fillet of 0.2 on the top. Okay, I'm on page 616. We're now going to flip the part over and create a sketch on this surface. Okay, I'm going to look at that surface normal too. Alright, hold the control button down rather. I'm selecting these outer edges, these 5 points as illustrated on page 616. I'm going to offset those outward to a value of 0.6. I'm going to add a vertical line over here. I'm going to extend these lines to our new vertical line and then trim off the excess. We want to add a dimension to this line of 0.6. So in here, 0.6. That sketch is correct. Exit sketch. Extrude. Going to be blind. We're going to enter a value of 0.4. 10 degree. In this case, we're drafting outward. That looks correct. I'm going to flip this part over. We're going to add another fillet, 0.125. And now we're ready to add a new sketch on the front plane. So we're going to come to the front plane, add a sketch here. I like to look at this normal. We're going to use our origin as a reference point for drawing this triangle. $45 and 0.118. Okay, that's fully defined. Go to extrude. In this case we're doing up to surface and a second direction to surface. See if that works. Figure out. Okay, I'm back here. Had a little difficulty with this sketch, so I just redrew that sketch, and we're going to go to Extruded Boss. Let me get that out of there. We need to select our sketch first, then go to Extruded Boss. We are going to do a up to surface and add a second direction. Also go up to surface, and I think it's going to be happy this time. Okay, moving on, we're going to mirror this part now. So, okay, mirroring this part, we're going to hit the mirror command. In this case, we want to make sure that we have not features to mirror, but bodies to mirror. So this is opened up. First, selecting our mirror plane, though, we want to come out here and select the right plane. Then make sure we're on bodies to mirror. We can just click this whole object and we're good to go. Moving on to page 6-19, we're going to do step 13, which is the locking feature. I'm going to flip this part over and we're going to create a sketch on this surface. I'm going to draw a few small rectangles here. I'm going to put a center line in first. Okay, some dimensions on this rectangle. I believe this is